a little bit reserved.
Are we gonna?
Can you scroll down a little bit so we can see the other leaders?
Yeah. So what is this one? The first one's Benji. Is that Benji?
Yep, Benji Seaside.
Benji Seaside.
S tier.
He commands a lot. He has a big presence. I would put him up there for sure.
All right, S tier.
I think he's S. I think everyone does everything he says. Like, everyone will drop, and
Yeah.
people that aren't in fucking Seaside will do a backflip for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who's this one with the pink hair?
That's Cindy
That's
from Mortel.
Mortel.
Okay, I don't know her, so I'm probably gonna be. I don't really have an opinion.
I
Yeah,
only
it's got to be
know.
D, right?
No, like the thing is,
The thing is,
their
this isn't
influence
gang
on their
strength, yeah,
gang,
this
and
is-
it's not necessarily gang strength. I think she has a good presence about her. I haven't seen
Thanks again, Nikolai, for the 7
like,
dubs.
in character
Appreciate
too much,
it, man.
but I have seen like her stream a little bit and clips and stuff, and I think she definitely I think she's similar to OTT
What?
as a leader.
What?
The way she
Whoa, what?
Damn.
her presence around her gang.
Dude,
Yeah.
you
Damn.
compared OTT to the leader of Mortel.
I don't know her in character or out
You
of
guys-
character, but the
okay,
fact that she's
you guys
had
are
gangs lost as long as it has, that's
Sammy,
pretty good.
do you watch Mortel? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I've seen some. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know too much. I've seen her blood out somebody.
Bondle
How many
likes
gifts
a little
subs
bit of the
have you- how many
Mortel.
gifts
I've
subs have
seen
you
her
got on the
go
channel?
ham
One
on
second.
her. I've seen her go ham on people disrespecting her and just straight up blood someone out.
I don't know where to put her, guys, because I don't really know.
I really don't know.
Yeah,
that
I don't
much.
know her either that well.
I would say I don't think she's bottom. I don't think she's bottom.
All right, I'll
I can't even be serious now.
yeah, she bought him for me because I just don't
Yeah,
don't know.
same.
her.
I think she. Personally, I just haven't seen her a lot around. I think, yeah, D.
The next one's
Angels.
Claire. I'll put her in C.
Who does Claire run?
Angels.
Angels.
Oh wow, she runs a gang.
Yeah.
I see. I had no idea that'd be a D for me again. Or is it a good thing that like you're so low key
honestly-
that nobody knows
no,
who you
right,
are?
guys, how long has the Angels been a thing?
It's been a while. It's probably been a year, right? Close to
So I
it.
think we've got to
Since,
put some,
the sprays
put some
came
respect
out.
on their name. They've got a spray.
Yeah, but what?
Yeah,
kind
but they
of,
never-
What kind of leader
yeah,
depends
but-
on another gang. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
you know why they
But
got
they've got-
you know why they
people-
got a spray. They don't. They're not like. It's no offense to them. It's no offense to Claire, because I like Claire as a character. But she's never had any adversity.
Circles.
She hasn't gone up against anything. She's just had stuff given to her. Like, to my knowledge. I mean, I could be wrong. Once again, I don't watch her, but like, why do the Angels have sprays and Marabuntas didn't, or Balas didn't? It just makes no sense. She doesn't fight
Yeah,
anything.
I didn't know about the Angels until like we held one up and took one hostage, and she was so mad about it that she like clapped us.
Yeah, like
And then 2 weeks later, the flags came out.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind being in the Angels. You know.
This list is poison. This list is. I'll be honest. I don't know. This list is gonna.
Well, I mean, she's going in C.
I feel like
She's going in
every gang
C.
is good in their own. Or leader's good in their own.
Yeah,
right,
she's
you know?
going. She's going to
Oh,
C for
obviously,
me.
yeah. Obviously, there's going to be a lot about these people we don't know, but we can only form our opinion on what we do know. Like that
Good.
is just simply how it is.
Sure. Okay,
Just
strictly
make-
we're not being
character-
nasty.
Make
strictly
sure
in
that
character
obviously-
perspective,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying this from a perspective of.
from an in character perspective, Vondel. What were you doing?
Well,
were you doing
well,
the other one from an
gang-
OOC perspective?
Well, no, well the gang, no, but the gang thing. Well, there's
Vondel's judging
information-
them
I think
by how
Hydra
hot
is
they
shit.
look in character.
OOC.
We were
Oh
judging them
my
by witnessing character all the
Like, what-
time. No,
Yeah,
no,
but
I'm,
I'm-
s- you
Yeah,
know
but
what I'm saying.
obviously they're not gang leaders. OOC.
No.
I don't know, man.
I'm putting her in C. Here's my reasoning. I'm putting her in C because she's been around a long time. She's been a leader of a group for a long time. I haven't seen her get overly fucked by the police, or there hasn't been any major, like, it doesn't seem like she's made any super bad mistakes. I can't put her above that because she hasn't, from what I've seen, once again, I don't watch roleplay. It's only what I see through OTT's eyes. I haven't seen her fight any gangs. I haven't seen her have any adversity. And the only times that I've ever seen her in some shit, she's had Hydra back them up, which, you know, is a cop-out as well. So she also is a gun connect, so she obviously has good business sense on her. and she's been able to do that for a long time. So you got to put respect on her name. But in terms of what she's been through, I would say 90% of all these leaders down here has been and seen more shit than she has. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, well, that's fair enough. I mean, my reasoning mainly for the Mortel for Cindy being D is, I mean, I don't know, stuff may have changed, but last time I remember they were having a lot of like internal drama and people leaving and that kind of shit, you know. So,
all right,
I'd give her a C as well because I need that hookup for class ones to stay strong.
All right, Dex. Dex, I'm putting in.
S.
I'm putting S. Are you fucking high?
I think.
Nah,
I think
dude.
He's
Dex
going
is
C.
S when he's
C.
I think Dex. I
Sammy,
think Dex.
Vondel, are you okay, bro?
The fuck?
I didn't say anything.
Sammy,
I didn't.
right,
Man,
honestly,
man,
right,
kick
you're not
fucking
okay,
Fib
bro.
out of the call, bro. He just said
What are you
S.
talking about, dude? His RP's S tier, dude.
But he's not around
And
for the
that's
S tier
what
RP.
Alright,
Where
alright.
the fuck is Dex?
Right, yeah, Jeff,
That's
we're
not
gonna have
his
to do our own
fault,
one.
man.
I'll see you in a
Come
bit,
on.
guys.
What the fuck? I know it's
why
not
is
his
it
fault, but I'm going by who's around and doing what. He doesn't make any calls.
This is
Okay,
in
then-
character.
then
This is
get
in
it-
character, guys. It's not.
Wait, is this in character or not?
Oh my
what
god!
do you mean?
This isn't a who's a better role player.
Yeah, you know,
Dex
when
is
I-
one of the best role players in the server.
I didn't realize Afro ran a gang in real life.
You guys, okay? When we say,
Am I meant to speak like this while I do the tier?
When we say
but
out of character, we're talking about information or meta information that our characters don't know. I think that's what it means.
No, we're speaking about it from a. It's
From a
not what our
strictly
characters.
in-character
We are
perspective.
It's from
speaking
all you know.
OOC about their characters in character.
Okay. Well, and we'll probably do our voices.
I'm not. Listen.
Then it'd have to be D then, because he hides in his apartment all the time.
I think Dex, when he's awake, is S tier, but because he's not always consistently
for
around
Dex.
for his gang.
How is he S tier? They
That's
tried to
insane,
sell the
bro.
fucking vanilla unicorn
It's
to stop him getting wiped by the
It's
fucking
insane,
ballers, bro.
When Dex is around, he's top B tier. When he's not around, he's C tier. Like, as in, like, he's one of the most non influential gang leaders to their gang in the city. Like, and we're talking like Speedy has more influence on Vagos than Dex does on GSF, and Speedy isn't really in it with the Vagos. Like
Speedy has more influence on GSF.
Yes,
I would put him above Claire, though.
he is above Claire. He is above Claire.
I think I think he is when he's around. Absolutely. I mean, and this isn't this is what, guys. When we do this list, we're discussing their in character personas. If they were around, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
whether-
Like,
course.
listen, Afro
Yeah,
is
yeah,
one of
of
the
course.
best role players in the server forever. He is goated.
absolutely.
He is
No, I'm
goated.
talking about
He is
what
S tier.
But Vondel, Afro, he doesn't run GSF OOC, so it's okay. You know what I mean? He's not a gang leader.
I didn't mean that. I meant information. Like, obviously, I could see stuff as a viewer that Sammy does not. So I'm not sure if I'm weighing that into it.
So, oh my fucking god, bro.
Yeah, listen, Dex, for the current version of Dex, I think Dex at his peak, he's an A tier. But, like, the Dex that we've had over this last 6 months, he teeters between B and C.
You know what the good thing is?
If I'm just being real.
Do you know what the good thing is, though? GSF don't need him to operate the way they do now.
Yeah,
No,
that's why he's D. But if he is
Yeah,
around a lot, I think he'd be like S or A.
I think he's C. If he was back and he integrated with the new version of GSF, he'd easily be AB.
Correct.
Easily. But
Correct. I'm with you.
For now, what this is based on, he's C. He's not bad, but he's C. Simple.
Yeah, he's just not present, and that's not a dig at Afro. He's got life, man. Like, that's not a dig. But, like, you can't be an A or an S tier gang leader if you're not with your gang the vast majority of the time. Benji's up there because he's there every day, or, you know, he obviously takes some time off, but you know what I'm saying? He's present. His presence is felt. When I go into the city, I never feel Dex's
Yeah, that's
presence
fair.
ever. Right? Unless he wakes up and then it's like, hey, what's up? And I'm always happy to see him. When he's around, his presence is great. But when he's not around, it's like his presence isn't felt when he's not around. It's like whether he's there or not, it doesn't seem like it really matters to GSF in this current form. That's my opinion.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, it
that
makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm going to go top of C. I can't, in good faith, put him below C. I mean, it's Dex. but like, and I might even put him up to B depending on who we get here in the B list. Yeah, I might even throw him up there. So
I just don't think he belongs in the same category as Claire.
no, but Claire's going to be at the bottom of C. Like you know. But anyway, this isn't done yet. What do we got? We got Dundee.
Dundee's D for dead.
I'm going to put Dundee in.
Wait, is he dead?
Well,
Kind of.
Fucking spoilers, man.
I think Dundee's a good leader.
I think he's a good.
I think he carried the whole of the Bondi boys.
I'm gonna go with A for Dundee, but he'll be towards the bottom of A whenever it's finished.
I think he definitely, without him, the BBMC would not be anything.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like,
yeah, I agree.
He definitely,
he's literally the talisman of their crew.
I agree.
I think, don't get me wrong, he's made his mistakes and he's very hot-headed, but that shouldn't dictate whether, like, people gravitated around him, and that's why BBMC is what it is.
Yeah.
Because of him.
Because of who he is. Like, it's not. I'm not going to default him for being a dumbass, right, and just getting shit tons of fines. But
it's kind of from an in-character perspective, chat.
What?
Yeah, he's out of character or in character. Whatever.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Just try not to. I'm not complicating this, man. I'm just saying it for what it is. Flippy. S tier.
S. Yeah.
S.
Yeah, S tier. Keep connecting us with those guns, bro. Thank you.
He doesn't. It's just doesn't take any shit. You know, knows what he wants. Everybody that's in his gang wants to be there. They want to be there. They want to be in Hydra with Flippy.
Yeah, he's put in his work. He's put in his dues.
Yeah.
He deserves that spot. Guy, B. I'm going to go B for Guy. He's consistent. He's around. His troops do rally behind him.
Yeah, everyone's got his back.
Yeah, they got his back. It's like, you know, that's the sign of a good leader is when, you know, your gang isn't walking all over you. You know, if you say something, you know, even if they don't really want to do it, they're going to do it. So I'll go Guy with B. Buddha, once again, it's hard for me. He's not, you know, it's hard for me to put Buddha in. I guess as a leader figure, he's S. You know, but we're not talking about a gang here, right? He's just
exactly.
We didn't put CB in.
Yeah,
so I'm not
even putting, but like if I had to put him up there, he'd be S tier. You know, if I had to, but I'm just gonna do in terms of gangs. Marty, I'm gonna put Marty in A, but he's gonna be sort of top of A. I don't think Marty's a good leader, but I think Marty takes the opinions of his boys too much. It's almost like it's almost
as much as Ray, but
it's almost like Marty needs to have somebody sort of agree with him to do something. You know, from what I've seen from an in character standpoint, because when OTT was having conversations with Marty, it's like he really fell hard on what Jack wanted or what Turk wanted or what whoever else wanted as well. So he's definitely top. He hasn't put in his dues long enough to be an S tier, but I can put him up top.
As well, he's obviously Ming's there with him now as well, so he's got the support that he needs, you know. And it's like,
I'll go top of A. I'll go top of A.
Yeah.
I'll go top of A.
S, Mr. K.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, top of S as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody's
done it like him.
No. I mean, he's a pioneer.
That's Ray.
Ray. I'm gonna put Ray.
B.
Yeah, he's gonna be in B for sure. I'm gonna put him above Guy.
I didn't like how when we were talking about the color stuff.
Oh yeah, that's
he just
true.
Let his gang openly disrespect him in front of him.
Oh, that is true.
And undermine him.
That is true.
That he lost a lot of respect from Sammy when that happened.
That is true.
He's above Guy.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Now that you're saying it,
I don't think he commands enough respect. Like I think everyone thinks they're like a free agent.
I think they walk all over him in his gang.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Rust only existed after the spray shit came out, right?
No, they were before. They were before.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Ray became a leader by default, and he's still trying to figure out how to really command the lead. Exactly.
With
CB
while he wasn't doing highs with CB and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't see him above Dex. Like I don't.
Ooh, yeah, fuck. That is tough because I can't really put him above Dex.
Dex
So maybe
has
he's- maybe-
Dex may not be around a lot, but he
Ooh.
commands a presence.
You know what?
He is,
You
so-
know what? You know what? See now. I'm moving Dex to B, and I'm moving Ray to top of C.
Yeah,
For someone
I
who
think it's
doesn't
a
really
spot.
like keep in the loop of what
Yeah.
goes on in NoPixel, like a lot of these gangs didn't exist to people like myself until they got sprays.
Yeah, I actually have to put Dex, even though Dex isn't around nearly as much. Ray like lives in the server, but like when Dex is around, man, he knows the streets, right? He makes a call.
Yeah.
They're gonna say it. They're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go C for Ray, but I think Ray can easily become an A tier. I wouldn't say easily because it not
Yes,
easy,
yeah.
but I think he will if he stays the course and rides through the bad times. I think he'll rise on the list.
Definitely.
All right, we got OTT, guys. I can't put my own
Top
name
of
on
B.
that.
Top of B.
Top
No,
of B.
Let's do.
No.
We'll do you.
Yeah,
We'll do you
yeah.
last. We'll do you last. We'll do you last.
Okay.
Do you
Let's
last.
do him last.
Rudy. A.
Uh,
I think he's A. The people
I'd say he's low A, yeah.
want to be
Low A.
there, and they like you know what I mean. They enjoy being there.
He
If they didn't
commands
want
a
to be
lot of
there, they wouldn't be.
respect
And Rudy's
from other
Rudy. Like
leaders.
people know who he is. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can put him above Murdy.
No, he's not. He's
It's
below.
definitely like a good
I
like
think he's-
retirement gang for the boomers
Yeah.
in the city. He does a great job.
I think he just commands a lot of respect to any gangs or groups in the city. Like undoubtedly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bottom of A for Rudy.
I think he commands more than Dundee.
Yeah, but you know he does.
I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that.
He does, but he doesn't command chaos. Like I don't know. I feel like he's got a lot. He's
They
got a lot
avoid chaos,
easier,
don't they?
He's got a lot of easier
Yeah.
than what Dundee does.
Maybe.
Like
Yeah.
some gangs go for chaos, other gangs stay away from it. So it's like it's just part of their role play.
Leader of the Aztecas. Esther.
Of course.
Sergio,
That's the.
If I speak,
Well,
I can't.
if I speak,
No, he's talking about they're gone.
Oh, the Aztecas. Yeah, he's dead. He's,
yeah, you know that guy that's there
Literal-
next to Sergio in that list. That's the guy that we clapped twice yesterday.
Okay. What about Sergio?
Wait, that's Jason?
No,
put him
that's,
back. Put
Shotty.
him back on the bench, Denzel. Put him back on the bench.
Well, I did think Sergio was a good leader.
Yeah, I think he's A tier personally.
I think
No,
he's a great leader.
No, I did.
I think the Marabuntas have suffered from now that a lot of people are going from working at home to back to the office. I think Sergio was one of those guys who had to go back to the office, and not being able to be at his computer more is just like slowly disintegrated the gang. Like him not being able to play as much is having a knock-on effect.
Isn't that also a decent sign of a good leader, though?
This is
extent.
the way I look at leadership
Right.
is right. This is the way I look at leadership is being able to make difficult decisions for your gang, win or lose, right? And
That's one
when
part
you-
of it, sure.
But when you're put in situations of pressure, right, and you're not able to make those decisions because of pride or ego or whatever it is, in my opinion, that knocks your ability to lead. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that.
I'm gonna, man, I'm struggling here. I'm gonna put Sergio.
I think he's B.
I think so too.
Top of
I
B.
think he's top of B. I was gonna put him bottom of A because I don't know. I'm biased. Like I really like Sergio as a character,
Yeah.
but he also does. He just I'm gonna go top of B
think
for now. I'm
they've-
gonna go top of B.
They've struggled to put the the things in place to have the gang kind of run on its own a little bit more like Dex has. Like GSF runs on its own without him.
Well, that's the thing is as
Marabuntas,
well. Like
I don't feel like they do.
Sergio is a great leader, but without Sergio, what is MG?
And the gang falls apart, so that's also bad because there's no structure or foundation or
That's
anything.
what I mean.
That
but
is
isn't
true,
that the
yeah.
leader's
Yeah.
job to set that? Isn't that the
That
leader's job
is-
to set that up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Absolutely,
It
absolutely.
is,
it
yeah.
is.
Or at least to promote people to do it.
Yeah, because like for example, if Marty isn't around, right, Gigi's fine, right? If Dundee isn't around, Bondi Boys is fine. If Rudy isn't around, they're fine. It's the same thing with Benji, Mr. K, and
Yeah, they might not
Flippy.
have the same kind of
Presence.
direction.
Yes.
Sidwig, yeah.
Sidwig, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him at the top of. Or actually, I'm gonna put him. Jeez, I don't know enough. I don't know enough about him.
Royal Mafia's making a lot of moves. They're doing a lot.
The way I see it, right? At the end of the day, he made a gang from nothing in quite a challenging time in the city when a lot of people were like making gangs or joining groups. He still has people that follow him consistently.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in a lot of wars. He's still got people with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like,
and they're
he can't be-
surviving through the whole gang.
He can't be that bad of a leader.
The app
Isn't this,
thing and the spray thing. His gang's still surviving despite all that.
Isn't this his like second or third attempt at running a gang?
No, so
Yes, I think it
Well,
is
this is-
actually.
I would
no,
put
this
him
is
above
his
Ray.
this is his first attempt.
Oh,
Like,
but it's
actually
the
running
role
the gang?
player's second or third. So I'm pretty sure this guy's tried to run other gangs.
I'm actually putting him above Claire, but below Ray.
Yeah, same. I'm putting him in between.
Yeah, I'm putting him in the middle of
I
C.
don't think he
That's good.
leads
I
to
think
the. I don't think he commands as much as Ray does, but at the same time, I think he's still. Yeah. Wayne, but I don't really know why Wayne's there. Maybe. I think Wayne is like the street team leader. Wayne.
I don't know
at the
who
end.
he is, unfortunately.
You do know who Wayne is?
No.
Right at the end, right? Not the next one. Right at the end.
Oh,
Biggs.
sorry. Okay, that Wayne. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant this dude here. Who is that with the long hair? Is that Sis?
I actually don't know.
Is that Sis?
That's his.
Yeah. It is,
Okay,
it
okay,
is Sis,
okay. Yeah, I know
Sis,
Wayne. Yeah, so Wayne is the fucking the new group, right?
I think he's there because he was
Street
leader
team.
of he was leader of street team, but I don't think he is anymore. Is he?
No,
Still- I mean,
he's
is he still
leading the
leader?
new ones, the fucking shot callers
There's another
or
one.
the top
Shotters.
shotters, top shotters.
There's another gang.
Yeah, like him.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I think
sure.
regardless of what group, I think Wayne actually did come back and pretty much save street team from disbanding.
Yeah, he did, but I think he's a top shotter now. I'm putting Wayne at the bottom of C. I can't put him above Claire. Claire's been doing it too long. Wayne just hasn't been he hasn't been a leader for that long yet. Great character. The role player is awesome. But I can't, in good faith, put him above anybody else that's here, except for the one chick that I don't know much about. So, and she might even be above him. I don't know. But
Who's at the end next to the Azteca? Who's that?
Tyrell.
Oh, he's not a leader.
Well, he's not a leader
No, he's
anymore,
not.
so he's out of it.
He's in Hydra. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go with Sis next. I don't know much about Sis.
I think he must be at least be B. Like, how long have HOA been a thing? And
Yeah,
you
they've
never
been
hear
around
about
a long
anybody kinda
time.
leaving them, do you? Like,
Yeah.
That's a top B right there.
yeah.
Top-
Like, I
top
think
B,
he's top
yeah.
B. I think I don't really know much
Yep.
about him, but at least
When he
top B.
takes breaks to play on his cop character, he leaves behind so much RP for his gang, and they just lap it up. They got like multiple businesses. They're thriving, bro. HOA's doing great.
All right, yeah. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I don't even think I've actually had a conversation with Sis in 3.0.
I haven't either.
Yeah, so
Tommy T Mandem.
Probably put him behind Sis.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't know much about Tommy. I don't never
But
watched his stuff. I don't have any interactions.
I think he's B. I think he does command the respect from his gang.
I'm going to put him top of C. I'm going to put him top of C, just above Ray, because in my opinion, OTT has had conversations with him. He seems like he's got a cool head on his shoulders. His gang is thriving. You know, that Mandem have been a thing for a long time.
Patar does a lot of the.
Yeah, that's right. Patar kind of,
too,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
But surely that's been delegated to Patar to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, well,
And
maybe.
that's a sign of good leadership, right?
Yeah, but you also still got to be there to lead to an extent. You know, just delegating doesn't.
I think Tommy's like late NA, like, or just later NA.
You know what? I'm
I'd put him in B, to be honest. But
I'm gonna put him
just
top of
because I
C
feel-
for me.
yeah, I feel like he's. I think he is a good leader. I just think he's just very busy.
Oh yeah, he's obviously a good leader. I mean, Mandem are doing well. I don't know. Once again, this is because I'm not in the city during NA, like later NA, so I don't really know. You guys could be right. I mean, he could very well belong in B.
Speedy.
I'm gonna put Speedy in the
top of
A.
A.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Speedy in the A list, but I'm actually gonna put him at the very tippity top of A, above Marty.
Yep, that's what I see too.
He just has more time as a leader. He's more seasoned. He isn't overly emotional. Like, so, you know, he sees it for what it is. He's willing to speak his mind and be sort of the voice of reason in a voice of in an area of chaos. He doesn't seem to be easily persuaded, although obviously he's going to take the side of friends. And he's had progression as a leader. For the longest time, he was in the wars all the time, and it seems like he's taking his role in a different direction. And it seems as though the Vagos still respect him as if he was still in the fights. So they like kind of know that he is the El Jefe. So I'm going to put him at the top. I can't put him in S because he isn't as hands-on as some of these other leaders, and he's dividing his attention between CB and Vagos, and sometimes it also feels like he's putting CB in front of Vagos from a perspective, from an in-character perspective. I don't know what it's actually like, but it doesn't mean that he's still not leading his gang and he doesn't have them at the forefront. Putting him at the top of A, or I'd put him at the bottom of S.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You know what? I actually think I have to put him at the bottom of S. I actually don't think I can put him in the same category as those other three. So I'm going to put him at the bottom of S because, and he's a great. He's just a good leader in general.
I think if Vagos were having big problems, he'd be there to deal with it. And the fact that he can spend time away from them is just a testament to everything he's set up.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'll go bottom of S. I'll go bottom of S for me. I mean, if somebody else wants to put him somewhere else, go ahead. But I can't put him in the same category as Dundee and Rudy. I just can't. He's above them.
OTT.
Oh boy.
Well,
I'm biased, man.
There should be a rank above S called King, of course.
Oh, guys, I'm biased. As
these guys are trying to get promoted in character, bro. I'm telling you,
I'm
dude.
biased, man. I'm
These
biased.
Guys,
I'm
these
biased.
guys.
Who's these guys? You're gonna promote yourself?
Okay. I think
Top of B.
Oh man, you think Rudy's a better leader than OTT? You think Dundee's a better leader than OTT?
I think OTT's top of A. I'll be honest.
Holy shit, man!
I wouldn't have put Rudy in
I
A
don't see
personally,
Marty,
but
I see OTT as a stronger leader than Marty for sure.
I'm only biased because like now I feel like OTT actually listens to Denzel a bit. Like before,
Jesus Christ.
like when OTT went on like fuck the world like arc, you know what I mean? And Denzel was kind of stood there like, oh fuck me, here we go again. You know what I mean? Like you OTT's always there, and he will always lead, and he will always, in the end, make the right decision. Like that's the truth. He will always, in the end, make the right decision. But sometimes getting to the right decision takes a bit longer. Like it was like this is like when we were at war with GG. Right, for example,
I didn't start that war. Fibbler did.
No, I know.
Well, no.
I didn't start that war. Fibbler did. So don't fucking peg me into that bit.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say. Let me say. So when we were getting clapped for a week, right, and then Marty goes, one spray and it's all ended, and then I was like, oh, I was thinking, oh my god, yes, and then OTT went, fuck your fucking spray! And I was like, oh my fucking god! I was like, oh my god! Please.
I agree with OTT in that decision because I think that if we just surrender our spray, what does it say about us as a gang?
There you go, Sammy.
How many sprays did we have? How many sprays did we have to surrender?
But at some point we have to actually fight for our sprays. We have to fight for our turf. If we don't ever do it and we just surrender, like. Then we're, I don't know, like I think with Seaside and Hydra, for example, they should have just fought for the sprays. Why?
Because the problem is, right, this is so Seaside gave Hydra sprays because Hydra said to Seaside, we need these 2 sprays, if not we'll take 10.
Yeah, but that's a different problem. I feel like I don't think gangs should be I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna keep
if there's
it.
A stronger gang, they can take as many sprays
Yeah,
as they want. Regardless of how many
I'm with
you have.
Sammy. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If somebody in character tells me I'm gonna take 6, 10 of your sprays, OOC, I'm rolling my eyes and thinking this is the world's dumbest dog shit role play I've ever seen in my life. I'm just gonna keep it 100 because at the end of the day, right? Chang Gang could literally go to every single territory and wipe everybody out because they can. Doesn't mean that you should, right? So, you know, losing a spray or two isn't the end of the world, but just because you're winning doesn't mean that you go and take over somebody's complete turf and role play and just more money. It's just bad.
We should be allowed to defend our sprays
like,
without escalating to the 10th degree.
Yeah,
right.
But that's not what I'm saying. Like, regardless of what we're saying, I'm just saying that sometimes, because in the end, the right decision was made. If when he says, right, we want 3 sprays, you just said no, fuck you, and you know what I mean? Because at that point, OTT realized, you know, like, Jesus, like, you know what I mean? We'd been smoked for another week. Like, at that point, it was pretty much the writing was on the wall, and like, we took the L, you know. But at the same time, taking the L, like, is a leadership quality that I mean, how many leaders on that list?
None
Could comfortably take an L.
Marabunta.
Like
Dundee, I guess, yeah.
Do you know? I genuinely
I'm biased,
agree.
so I'm not saying anything.
OTT is A or higher just for the fact that we can lose. We might not be always fucking happy doing it. You know what I mean,
dude? Are we forgetting that BSK had the roughest road?
That's what I mean.
And is still here.
The OTT's been through.
Any other leader would have just thrown in the towel. They would have been done. We're still here and we're thriving. But hey, I'm biased because I play OTT. And I know how much hard work I do in and out of the city for BSK. So I'm biased. But my ass on my shit, I'm putting myself because I got to humble myself to a degree. I'm at the bottom of S on my. I'll put Speedy above me because his character has been elevated, and you know he's just above OTT in terms of the hierarchy, in my opinion. But I've been, OTT has been doing it longer than Marty, been doing it longer than Dundee, has not been doing it longer than Rudy, I guess. Like, I mean, if you want to count 2.0 and stuff, like it's about the same. I mean, I think Rudy's been role playing longer, but if we're just talking from a 3.0 standpoint, I mean, I'm bottom of S or at least top of A. That's where OTT is, man.
It's not just any about just purely influence either. It's about like OTT does generate like a lot of respect from the gang, but because OTT is constantly around, but he's also in the trenches with the gang. He's
every fight, man.
Meth on the street.
Every fight.
He's actually in these fights. He's not.
Speak it, Sammy. Let him know.
Are we talking about?
Oh my god, man. Sammy, he's not in the wasteland.
He's OG. Sammy,
talking
tomorrow in character, you get promoted, bro.
Everyone amped up to the 10th degree, and I think any gang could benefit from that.
Are we talking about OTT as a gang leader or as the leader of BSK?
As a gang leader, like a leader.
I think OTT does.
So, like,
okay.
I don't know your 2.0 history and stuff, but at the start of 3.0, you literally got stabbed in the back, so that works against you.
No,
but I got stabbed in the back for reasons that Let's not sit here and pretend that there isn't some politics that go on in NoPixel. Let's keep it 100.
Let's count.
Let's keep it 100. And I'm not gonna talk about everything on stream because it's inappropriate. But
I do absolutely agree. Like at the end of the day as well. Like, do you remember, not so much now, but do you remember like when I would be like in the city sometimes, like after when OTT would go on a break. Like people just wouldn't wake up if OTT's not awake. I suppose that's kind of we passed that era, but that used to be the truth.
But a lot of time, there was a lot of times when we were like 10 or 11 deep when OTT was on vacation for like his week or whatever. I remember that. And we were
I refuse to believe that, but I think that is true.
Yeah, no, it is.
I think that's because there's a lot of broke people who like couldn't get anything unless OTT like pulled out his truck.
Radio? Bleed truck? You got any radios in the truck?
I will say,
food?
no. I'm not gonna just. It's not all pure praise. I think OTT does make sometimes questionable decisions, and I don't think he. I think sometimes he gets too emotional with his own gang members, without almost jumping to conclusions or not hearing them out completely, or he just doesn't want to hear it. OTT very easily gets overwhelmed with an issue sometimes, and it shuts down. And the discussion doesn't go much further. Like that's happened a lot of times between Sammy and OTT, at least. It has happened.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I've been purposely changing how I've been role playing with OTT over the last. Like there are things that have been going on where I'm like, I'm just like, oh my god, but I just let it go. You know, I try and be a little bit more calm, a lot more calm, really. Because the old way just wasn't working. So, you know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna night and day.
I'm gonna put myself down to top of A. I've just been around longer. I've done more work than the other three.
I think he's the top of A at least.
I want to say S, but I'm biased as fuck.
Mine looks mad different to everybody's.
What does yours look like? Let me see.
Hang on, I'll get you a link.
I got it. Oh man, top of B, bro. You are relentless.
God damn.
It's unbelievable.
No, but like you see how I've shifted other people down that you guys haven't?
Yeah, but Marty
I've got a lot less people in A.
I feel like Marty hasn't been tested as much as a leader versus OTT. I don't know. I just don't.
He hasn't, but that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion.
You think
Wow, you think Benji is above? You think Benji's above Flippy?
Purely because of the whole activity standpoint.
But do you think Marty and Flippy are on like the same level?
I don't.
With Flippy can make the decisions on his own. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
I think my list is the right one. I think I'm right.
Let me take a look at
Are you saying your opinion is correct?
Yeah, my opinion is right.
Okay, I see what you got there. You've got Speedy on A. You've got me underneath Speedy. You've got Marty. Yeah. You know what? Your list is pretty good, man. Your list is pretty good.
This list is good. I would probably put Speedy at the bottom of S though.
Why?
Because
dude,
he's just
dude. You see 3 Vargos in Jamestown. While Speedy's doing the fucking casino heist with CB.
Top of A is basically the same as bottom of S.
How would we all feel if we were all waiting on Broke Street and an OTT was off doing the fucking oil rig heist with CB?
They wouldn't like it.
Would we want to be in BSK?
They wouldn't like it. I can guarantee that.
Would we like me as like second in command would be like, what the fuck? Like,
True.
You know what I mean? Like, I would be like, well, I'm second in command of a gang that
Hydra again.
See, now you got me second guessing.
I think he comes round for periods and he leads really well.
It's kind of like a Dex thing in a sense.
And he is a very good leader when he's there, and that's no disrespect. But I don't think his heart's fully in the South Side anymore.
Who's Speedy?
Yeah.
I think it's evidently not. I mean, they do get a lot of stuff with having Speedy in with CB.
Yeah, let's not forget 2 of the guys that we have in S tier were both under Speedy. Benji and Flippy.
Oh shit, yeah.
Thing is though, it's like we don't know if he's just unable to be around in EU and he's around more in NA when there's less Vargo.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
We don't know what's going on behind the screen.
But we're not talking about behind the scenes. We're talking about what's going on in the server. You know, or if Sergio had his boys that could actually wake up and Sergio could do this full time, he'd be up in A, right? So we just have to go by with what is being done in the server and not play shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Poor Cindy. I don't think.
I don't know Cindy. There's no disrespect to her.
I don't feel like it's fair.
It's no disrespect to her.
Yeah. I'm just saying Mortels have been around a while and still holding it down. They're not.
Yeah, so maybe she's not D, or she's definitely not D on her own. Then I just don't really know much about her anymore, to be honest. I mean, the thing is, like, it's hard to put OTT, who is around all the time, below a leader that's not. You know what I mean? So I
don't even want to. I don't even want to put my name up there because it feels weird. But
move on to the real thing. It's the chatter tier list. Chat tier list.
But you know, I have to put OTT in the top of the A region, or depending on who's an S, he has to go up there as well, man. I just you know, it's just been through too much, man. It just survived it all. It's still here. I don't know, man. Still don't even own an own tuner car for himself, man. Just put the gang first in everything. I don't know.
Oh dear.
That isn't that the shitty thing? You finally get millions. You're a millionaire, and then you find out you're still poor.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. I don't take offense to an A tier.
Yeah.
I do take a slight offense to a B tier. I really do. But
You're not in,
I just personally don't put too many people in S and A. I think that's quite a high ranking.
I think I honestly,
like, you guys have got people in A that obviously I don't think should be in A.
I think I don't know. It kind of bleeds into the whole gang tier list a little bit.
I'm changing my list. Tyrell's D because he left the gang, and the Azteca leader's also D because he left. How about that? Cindy's moved up to C.
Yeah, I mean, if Buddha was on the list, he'd be S tier. But it's like he's just not like, you know, he's not really a gang leader. It's not
really a gang at all, is it?
Whatever he says goes, like, without question, pretty much.
It's just a criminal organization.
Yeah.
He's in his tier,
which I fuck with heavy, but like, it's not a gang.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know how Marty. I just don't see how Marty would be above OTT right now.
No, that's no.
I love Marty. Like I like Marty a great deal. He's got to put in his dues.
But I think what we have to remember is Marty is very new to leading a gang. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he's got to put in his dues
to the role.
Yeah.
But it's not even that. He'll just develop more as it goes on. You know what I mean? And people still respect him, and he still has the thing there. But I think his decision making will just get a lot better as he goes forward. You know, I think he's still A tier.
Yeah, I think he's still A tier. I think he's still A tier.
I still think he's a really good leader.
Yeah. But I could swap myself and Speedy out anytime. I'd put Speedy above me just because I got respect for Speedy. It's kind of weird to put me above. But
how long Speedy been doing that? Like since 1.0 or?
I don't know. I started NoPixel 3.5 years ago, so it was like Speedy was doing his thing with the Vagos back then. But I mean, I think we're just all, you know, going by 3.0 here. Not necessarily like past lives. And stuff,
yeah,
right?
yes, I am, because I don't know that much.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's a pretty appropriate list. I think that's pretty good. Obviously, I don't know enough about Dundee or Sizz or Tommy or Sig or this girl here that Sammy feels bad for. So I can't say Cynthia.
Cindy.
Oh, Cindy. Yeah. Sorry, Cindy, if you're watching this. No disrespect. I just don't know the character.
And if anyone wants to go higher up in my list,
there's no disrespect to anybody watching this.
No, of course.
We don't know half the
Listen, man. All the leaders play a very important role in the server, right?
I mean, let's be honest as well. I think the only people that can really rate the leader are the people that are in the gang. So, you know what I mean? If every gang did a tier list, I think that
but then they can't
whatever
rate
they say,
people in other gangs.
Yeah, but whatever they say about their leader is what we should all be listening to.
Yeah,
you
know? This
At
whole
the end of the
leader
day.
thing is super flawed.
If anybody wants to go higher up on my tier list, my state ID is 5949. I got 1.3 mil debt. I really need some money. And I'm just joking.